Hello everyone, it's Hugasaurus here with my first video series. So I recently gave my friend Luigi's Mansion for his birthday and he wants to speedrun it just like I have. So I'm going to make this little series to show you the minimum strats to probably get anywhere from under a 110. So without further ado, let's get started. So the cool thing about Luigi's Mansion is there are many different ghosts and many different strategies that you have to do in the game. There are many doubles and triples, which means you get 2 ghosts at one time and 3 ghosts at one time. And I'll be showing you pretty much the easiest ways to do each of those. So let's get started. So basically, this is the opening screen. Once you click A here, you will have to split on your timer to start it. So basically, you just start it, spam through, pick the second option because unless you are doing a normal mansion, because normal mansion, the suck-ups are like literally 2 times slower, so that's why we speedrun on hidden mansion. You will see how much quicker it is rather than when you had to play normal mansion to unlock hidden mansion. So when we start out, we basically just go to the left, go up, turn to the right. Before, you had to unlock this door and then you had to go back down to see the chandelier. That's not how it works in hidden mansion. You just continue through like you would after you go to the training room. So basically, once we come up here, something else that we do, which saves just a split second, I would say, maybe a second, is rather than going through the right door, we push against the left door because the animation is a bit faster. Once you go into this room, you want to walk forward as you're bringing up your vacuum just a little bit, because if it's too high, it won't blow out the candles fast. So I will show you a demonstration here. You can see how I didn't bring it too high, so that will allow us to blow out the candles faster, and also it'll give us a good position to get the first ghost. Once you start speedrunning this game, you'll learn very quickly where the ghosts will spawn. It's definitely easier to remember where they spawn versus how many rooms and where to go in the mansion. So the first one, it's going to spawn right behind us. And I'm going to be showing you something where I look through the Game Boy Horror to skip the scare animation. You basically look away from them and you use the Game Boy Horror until they spawn. So like this. I'm looking away. That allows us to skip that scare animation so we can get the ghost faster. You just hold back against the ghost. Now the chest spawns right there, so you want to try and get the closest you can without being behind it. Now you'll see that the map doesn't show up because I used a map glitch, which is actually really easy and I will show in another video. So basically here, we just come over here because the ghost spawns there, so we just turn and get him. This is going to be the first ghost that features over 10 points. So basically, you just pump twice. So how we do this is we hold this control stick back and we hold back twice with the C stick. That was our first double. This is our second one. Like I said, you will learn very quickly where they go. You just spin around them usually like that. I'm going to show it here, although the ghost won't be here. The first double will spawn to the very left of Luigi, which is our left. It'll be the right of him, but I'm going to talk as if it's our perspective. So on the left of the screen, the first orange ghost will appear, and then on the right of our screen, the ghost will appear. So once they appear right here and scare Luigi, right here we actually don't use the Game Boy scare skip. We just get scared by him, and then we move around like this, and then you'll shine your flashlight on both of them and then pull them back. The second double, how I do this, some people just come right here and then they spin right around. That's just, I guess, a speedrunner's perspective. I have tested mine out and I have realized that it is not slower. So basically what I do is I get pretty much close to the door, and then once they spawn, I come over here to where they can't hit me yet and then get them. This room is a little technical. There's a ghost stuck here, so we hit this, turn around, get this ghost first, trap him among there. That allows us to have the green ghost spawn instantly. We basically push the green ghost into the orange ghost both times. Sometimes if you get a slow enough suck up, you'll get a banana. Like I just did twice. Just push him into the orange ghost. You gotta be behind the green ghost though. You basically gotta learn the time key thing right here. So yeah, it'll come with experience. So another thing is, there is a such thing in this game as mirror warping, which we do in this speedrun, but it has been shown that if you drag the key over to the door, it's actually a bit faster to just go through the door and walk through the 2 hallways. So that's what I'm going to do, and then you are going to go to your first ghost of 100 HP. So basically you walk over here. So now it's basically playing normally as if you would the normal mansion. Basically, as you can tell, the suck-ups are just way faster. Another thing, you also take a lot of damage as well. So here we just walk in. The funny thing about this is you don't have to do anything special for this ghost. You just look away from him. We only vacuum so that it's instant, like shown there. So basically, like I said, you keep holding back every 10 HP. And then the chest spawns in the middle of the room, and you're set. You don't want to be anywhere, like, around here. The reason we go here, instead of here, let me get all these pearls, because you'll auto-lock a lot in this game. So, basically, what we do here is we look away here, and we stand here, because as you could see, there's a book that flies right here. So if you are looking away from him like this, the book has a chance of hitting you. But if you come here, the book will hit the chair instead before it gets to you. So that's just a little thing that you don't want to do, so that you won't get hit by the book. Next ghost is the mother, which is Lydia. Her room can be a little laggy when it comes to speedrunning, so a little trick is hold off the flashlight so that you move forward. And basically, this is the first, I guess, puzzler ghost of the game. There's not any ghosts that's like really hard, but they have a little puzzle to them. Like as you see, if I look away from her, she won't show her heart ever. But so you have to suck this, which you learned in when you played casually, or else you wouldn't have been able to beat the game. Like I said, suck her up like normal, and then the chest spawns here. The reason that we move right here instead of going like around the room is because this allows us that the wall is on our right, the mirror is on our left. So if she drags to the left, you'll still have control of her. And if she drags this way, well, you need to hold back so you still have control. Because if you come over here or like around the room, she has a better chance of dragging you. So you get the key, just like normal. Go through the door, and now you're at your first actual boss. Basically, I would say Area 1 is basically like the training room of the game, although there is an actual training room, because it's a pretty short area. You know, when people speedrun it, they usually get 6 minutes or under. So you come in here, and there's a couple puzzles in this room. First one is suck his rocking horse. You get close to it. Now this is just a strat that I do. There's a strat where you can instantly shoot him with the ball, but I have not learned that yet, and as this is a beginner strat, you turn around. You have to be pointed up at him, because if you're pointed down, it'll go under his tail. So you just mash the text here. Alright everyone, so I majorly failed at the first Chauncey fight, so take 2. Basically, I just failed at, like, the first ball strat, which actually never happens, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm on the camera. Alright, so basically, Chauncey fight, I have to explain this again. I always go to the right because the rocking horse will always spawn to the right as long as you keep him over 50. Other than that, if you keep him under 50, like if you suck him under 50, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but you will be losing time, most likely, because he does more attacks. So you stand at this pedestal, 1, 2, 3. Shoot him. That is your first Chauncey ball instant strat, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. I just call it, like, I instantly get it. I just really don't even have a name for it. So why I'm getting hit here is because at the end of each area, it gives you a thing. So basically, once you get low percent, I'll explain that in a second. Get hit by this rocking horse to do the second one. Move over here, hit the wall, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And that's how you do the Chauncey fight really fast. Anyway, as I was explaining to you guys, the reason I get low percent, which is no pearls and no money, is because you skip a couple little text things at the end. I obviously got a lot of pearls, so I can't get it, which, as you will see, if you ever get it, you'll see what I mean when I get that. So if you enjoyed my first video of my first series, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment other games you would like to see speedrun tutorials to, or just a let's play, any game I want to check out, just anything in general. Just comment any ideas for future videos, and I will see you all next time.